MGTOW, IBMOR, Warrior. Today I want to talk about this concept of the wall. This classic manosphere concept of the wall. And I'm going to break down how that concept is false. Okay, I'm an avid member of the manosphere, but there's certain things, certain ideologies in the manosphere that are complete lies. I should do a video on like the top 5 manosphere lies, but we're going to deal with this one today, which is the wall. The wall does not exist. Let me say that again. The wall does not exist. There is no wall. This is going to be a harsh black pill truth for a lot of you to swallow. Here's the thing. In this gynocentric society, you truly have to understand how deep the advantage for women is. Just a vignette. I work with a number of older women. Actually, the majority of people I work with are older women. And just for example, there's these two in particular who are in their late 40s, white women, and they often talk to me about their relationship issues because I play the quiet role at work. You know what I'm saying? If you watch the classic old school YouTube video by Sergeant Willie Pete, The Black Man's 10 Job Commandments, you gotta, as a black man in a white workspace, you gotta sort of play the quiet role but still watch everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I play the quiet role at work and I kind of watch everybody. So because I play the quiet role, a lot of people will just come to me and start talking about their lives and shit because, they know I'll sit there and listen to their bullshit, and because they know that I'm not going to go talking their business to other people at the job. So these two in particular white women who are in their late 40s, both of them constantly have orbiters, okay, and spinning plates. Now, for those of you who don't understand manosphere lingo, orbiters is basically men who orbit them, men who are in their orbit, who are trying to get with them, okay, or already do talk to them and are trying to get to a higher level with them, whether that be boyfriend or what have you. And they constantly have spinning plates. Spinning plates meaning that they're juggling men, basically. Okay, they have multiple men that they're dating simultaneously. Okay, both of them, since I've known them, have had several orbiters, and they've always had about 2 or 3 spinning plates at a time each. Okay, and usually they'll have, an alpha bad boy or 2 on one hand, and they'll have like a beta provider or 2 on another hand, and they'll kind of use them for each of them for what they are. Now, mind you, these are both late 40s, okay, women here. And one of them is divorced with a child, and the other one is never married but just dates a lot. Okay. Now, the one who is divorced with the child, the teenage child, these dudes that she date are always buying shit for her daughter. Always buying shit for her daughter, and taking her out to expensive dinners with expensive wine and all these things like that, and then buying shit for her, buying shit for the daughter, things like that. Mind you, she still gets child support and alimony from the ex-husband, but she's constantly being taken care of by these other dudes. Okay, and she always has the beta provider males that are on her roster are always trying to become serious with her, trying to be on the path to marriage with her, and then she'll entertain that for a little while with one of them, but then inevitably she'll get bored and nitpick the tiniest thing that she doesn't like about the guy, blow it up, and blow up the entire so-called relationship. And then she'll be back to being fucked by one of her alpha bad boys the next day. And this is a constant cycle ever since I've known this woman. The other woman, similar thing. never married, no kids, but still lots of orbiters. Okay, she's shown me her OkCupid profile. She gets just as many messages on there as a young bitch would get. Okay, and the last so-called boyfriend that she had for like a few months was like all about her. He like worshipped her. Okay, and the whole time I knew she was gonna break up with him because the way she talked about him was just not exciting. And I noticed that too. Like these two white women are sort of outliers because most white women tend to just play their position even though they're really not interested in the guy. Like there's this other white woman around the same age that I work with who's married, and a few of them are like that. And just the way they talk about their husbands, you know they have zero interest in them. But the husbands constantly take care of them, okay? The husbands worship them, do whatever they want, you know what I'm saying? And they just have the life, even at that late age. You know what I'm saying? The wall does not exist. Even as a single woman, as I told with these two women, you know, the wall does not exist. They have the same exact behavior patterns as a young bitch does. Okay? And some people will say, oh, well, MGTOW IBMOR warrior. You don't understand. They can't get the same chads to commit to them as they did when they were in their early 20s, whatever. Well, okay. But guess what? They can get dudes that are legitimately rich to commit to them. Exhibit A, Janet Jackson. Okay, bitch is 50 years old. She just had a fucking baby by some billionaire and that she was married to, and apparently she's gonna divorce this motherfucker now. Okay. Same thing with a lot of these bitches, Mariah Carey, like whoever you want to name. If you are, because first of all, the top chads, even though they're fucking every woman on the planet, the top chads are only committing to the 9 out of 10s to begin with. So the 9 out of 10s are the only ones that's getting commitment from the chads to begin with. Okay, so for most of these bitches, there really is no difference the older they get in age. And the 9 and the 10s who were dating the ripped chads in their younger years are dating older, wealthy men in their older years. Because the thing is, these old rich guys, they like to fuck young women, but they like the companionship of a seasoned bitch. And if a seasoned bitch can kind of just play her position, then she'll be married in no time. You know what I'm saying? To a motherfucker like that. So, once again, there is no wall. There is no wall. And no matter what status of a woman you are, high status, mid status, low status, like BGS IBMOR said, the 92 octane, 89 octanes, 87 octane, whatever the fuck you are, you can always get in where you fit in as a woman, no matter what fucking age. I don't give a fuck what age you are. Okay? Even my own mother, who is probably the most insufferable human being to ever be around. And like, I'm gonna keep it real, because a lot of you niggas, I hate when you niggas be like, yeah, nigga, all bitches ain't shit except my mama. My mama's perfect. If you don't shut your dumb ass up, your mama's ratchet just like mine. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell the truth and shame the fucking devil. Even my motherfucking mother, who is probably the most insufferable human being on earth, she even just has niggas at will, willing to just bow down at her feet. Okay, motherfuckers with good jobs and good incomes, and you know, black motherfuckers too. And y'all bitches talk about there's no good black men out here. You know what I mean? Y'all talk about there's no good black men out here, which is a whole other thing. That's the biggest lie ever fucking told. But that's a whole other story for another video. Okay, so there is no wall. Okay, these bitches can eat on every level. These bitches is eating on every single level. I don't know if I told this story before, but there's a 60-year-old black bitch that I work with. Okay, and she be talking that shit about her standards and what she won't accept in a man and all of the shit like that. And guess what? She's got orbiters and she's got motherfucking spinning plates. 60-year-old overweight black bitch with a fucked up attitude. And she's got spinning plates and beta orbiters and motherfuckers willing to drop everything for her. Y'all really have to understand how rigged the game is. The whole wall concept is a cope. It is a coping mechanism. Okay? If you're talking this wall shit, like, oh yeah, women hit the wall at 30. It's over for women at 30. It's a wrap for you are coping hard as fuck. You are coping if you say that bullshit. I used to believe that shit, back when I was on Roosh V forum and all of this shit, which that forum, I wish I had never joined that forum because that put a whole bunch of bullshit in my head that I wish I could just erase. But once again, story for another video. But that is one of the biggest coping mechanisms ever invented. That whole, oh yeah, women are done after 30 or after 35 or after 25 or after 40. Nigga, I see evidence to the contrary every fucking day, bro. Just accept that the game was rigged. This is why you go MGTOW, because the game is rigged. You know what I'm saying? Don't chase behind these bitches. You know what I mean? Future said it best, chase a check, never chase a bitch. And the thing is, I wasn't going to mention this on this channel, but you know what I'm saying? I have, gotten laid a couple times this month. And once again, not even out here chasing bitches. But the fact of the matter is, I'll take less pussy. I'll take less pussy for like way less effort. Because really, the change in the amount of pussy that I've been getting is only small. But when I was putting in so much effort every day to get pussy and blasting out hundreds, literally hundreds upon hundreds of messages on websites every day, and getting very minimal return, it's like the great Barbarossa said, the juice is not worth the squeeze. And like I said on this channel before, I was prepared, and I still am prepared to go without pussy indefinitely. It just so happened that, you know what I'm saying, there was some that I didn't have to really work hard for, and I took advantage of it. You know what I mean? So being MGTOW, as any MGTOW will tell you, doesn't necessarily mean that you're going full monk. But once again, I'm totally prepared to go full monk if need be, because I'm not chasing behind these bitches, man. I'm just not doing it because I'm not playing a rigged game, bro. I'm not doing it. There's no fucking wall. Get that shit out of your head. It's a coping mechanism. Knock it the fuck off, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Anyway, this is MGTOW IBMOR Warrior, and I'm out this bitch.